come seated to start, but have your cushions, your blankets, whatever else you need for being comfortable at the end of the class. Have those bits and pieces ready. Really nice. And let's close our eyes and drop in. And begin to just relax your shoulders and notice your breath. Gratitude. It's one of those emotions that when we cultivate it, it just allows us to feel more joy, more expansiveness, allows us to be content with what is and not grasping for something different. So it's always so great to, at some point in our day, to focus a little bit and be grateful for what we have. Because no matter what's going on, there's always something to be grateful for. And it's good to orient our minds in that direction, like all the things we do to remind ourselves of the light, of the goodness. Because sometimes we can have a negativity bias, or we can get caught in, reels of thinking, and we can forget all the things that we are grateful for. And so just take a moment now here and just have that sense of gratitude. Gratitude for this time that you've taken to drop in and be present with yourself. Gratitude for the fantastic technology that allows us all in our own individual houses to still be together and practice. So tonight we're going to use breath of fire, and we've worked with that before, but I'm going to remind us how we do it. So breath of fire, if you're on your menstrual cycle or you're pregnant, then you do a long, deep breath. But if you start with your hand on your belly, and it's just say your baby finger is on your navel, so it's kind of on the upper abdominal area. And as you exhale, you draw your belly in. And so we do it with our mouth open first. And then close your mouth and exhale through your nose. Drawing your navel in as you exhale. And with breath of fire, it's a gentle kind of pulsing action. And we like it to be as even as possible. So your inhale and exhale is even. The power is in the exhale, but we give the inhale a little hand. It's not totally passive. So we'll just do a little bit here. And if we were in a class, we would hear everyone has a different pace. Unfortunately, you can only hear my pace, but you must try to not listen to my pace and find the pace that works in your body. And over time, you may get more speedy or you may not get more speedy. And so every one of us is a little bit different with our breath. So we're going to go for a few minutes. I'll just get my timer. Really nice. So hands down, eyes closed, and breath of fire. And your eye gaze towards the center of your forehead. Breath of fire, great breath for releasing stagnation, for enlivening the energy. And it's a very balancing breath. If you feel agitated, it brings you more to a calm state. And if you feel very lethargic, it's more enlivening. And so it's a great breath practice always to practice at any time of the day. And now take a deep inhale. Pause the breath. Relax your shoulders. Lift the pelvic floor. Eye gaze the center of the brain and hold. Be very still. And when you're ready, exhale, release. Just sit for a moment. Really nice. So if you're sitting on a cushion, you can come off it so you're sitting on the floor, hands on your knees. Inhale forward, exhale back. And just feel like you're opening in the outer hips, lower back. And now switch directions. Feeling so grateful for this moment, this opportunity to move our bodies. Inhale, come to the center. Pause, hold, lift pelvic floor, relax your shoulders, chin in, and attention to the center of your forehead. Exhale, release. Hands to your shins. And with spinal flexors, inhale forward, exhale back. And here, think of lower back, arching and flexing. And close your eyes and stay really present with the movement. And now hands to your knees. So it's more chest, upper back, thoracic spine, forward and back. Take a deep inhale. Pause, hold, lift pelvic floor. Eye gaze, center of the forehead, middle of the brain. Relax the shoulders, chin in, be very still. Exhale, release. And now hands up. You know, the thumb and index finger together, and we're going to inhale left, exhale right. Make the movement as vigorous as is comfortable for you. So you might go slower or you might go speedier. See what works for you. Try to keep the elbows at the height of the shoulders if you can. Now take an inhale to the center. Pause, hold, lift pelvic floor. And exhale, release hands down. And now shoulders up and exhale down. Inhale, shoulders straight up. Pause, hold. Exhale, relax your shoulders down. Really nice. Drop your chin to your chest. And now make big circles with your head. If you have any neck issue at all, then turn your head from side to side and don't make the big circles. And now switch direction. Really nice. Come to center and just tune in for a moment. Really nice. When we start to internalize the mind and then move and breathe, we create this lovely coherence within us, our body, our mind, our breath, all interconnected and in coherence. So all working together in unison, and it creates a lovely feeling of harmony. So let's keep moving. So hands beneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And here I encourage you to find the pace that works for you. Some days it's nice to go a little bit speedier, and then some days it's nice to go really slow. The movement and the breath in sync. Inhale, arch, and then tuck your toes and exhale into down dog. And here in down dog, you may like to bend your knees. And throughout the class, really listen to your body, to yourself. If you're feeling tired, drop your knees and come into child's pose. No problem. The real sign of a yogi is one who makes the practice work for you in this moment. Yoga is now. And so you make it work for you. And now start to deepen your breath, either in child's pose or down dog. Following all of your inhale, all of your exhale. And becoming really present. This is your gift to yourself, to be fully present. All of those thoughts, any concerns or worries, they're not for this time. This is your time to be with your breath, to move your body, and to be grateful. So let's drop the left knee to the floor and right foot steps forward. Really nice. Inhale, reach up, hook your thumbs. And exhale, sink in. Let's do 2 more breaths like that. Inhale, reach up and back. And exhale, sink in. Inhale, reach up and back. And exhale, sink in. Really nice. Hands down. Step back to all fours. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lower to the ground. Inhale into cobra. And then exhale back into down dog. Take a full inhale. A long exhale. And then when you're ready, drop your right knee and the left foot steps forward between your hands. Inhale, reach up, hook your thumbs again. And exhale, sink in. 2 more. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, sink in. Inhale, reach up and back. And exhale, sink in. Release your hands, step back to all fours. Maybe lift your knees into plank. Take a full inhale. And then exhale, knees down, elbows in, make your way to the floor. Inhale in cobra. And exhale into down dog. Full inhale. A long exhale. And then walk your feet all the way to your hands at the top of your mat. Hands to your shins. Inhale halfway. And exhale, fold in. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach up. And exhaling, hands to heart. Let's flow on the breath. No rush. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhaling, fold forwards. Little bend in the knees can be nice. Inhale, lift your chest. Hands to your shins or the floor halfway. And exhale, right foot steps back. Right knee down. Let's take 2 breaths here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, reach up and back. And then exhale, hands down and step back to plank. So plank can be knees down or legs lifted. Take a full inhale. And exhale all the way to the floor. So knees down or legs lifted. Make your way to the floor. Inhaling cobra. And exhale back into down dog. Full inhale here. And a long exhale. Left knee down. Right foot forward between the hands. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhaling, hands down. Left foot joins the right, top of your mat. Inhale all the way up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. And this time let's lean to one side so you can interlace your fingers and lean. Inhale to center. And exhale, lean to the other side. Feel that sense of slowing down. Inhale to center. And exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway, lengthen. Exhale, left foot back, left knee down. Inhale, reach up. Stay here as you exhale and sink in. Inhale, reach up and back. And then exhale, hands down, step back to plank. Take a full inhale. And exhale, lower to the ground. Inhaling cobra. And exhale back into down dog. Take a full inhale. A long exhale. Follow your breath. Drop your right knee to the floor, left forward between your hands. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, reach up and back. And exhale, right foot joins the left, top of your mat, folding in. Inhale, come all the way up, reach up. Exhaling, hands to heart. And let's go. Again, inhale, reach up. And interlace your hands, lean to one side. Inhale to center. And exhale, lean to the other side. Inhale to center. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, step your right foot back and keep your right knee lifted. Hands to the floor, chest forward as you inhale. And then as you exhale, let's come up into a high lunge. Inhale, reach your arms. So right hip forward and sink into that front knee. That's it. And you can hook your thumbs if you like. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, sink a little bit more into that left knee. Just bend the back knee a little bit. Tuck the tailbone under. And then keep that alignment, so the pubic bone drawing up, and then straighten the back leg a little bit more. Now release the thumbs. Inhale, reach with the arms. And as you exhale, we're going to cactus the arms. So bring the elbows back and lift the chest. We'll do 3 breaths like that. So inhale, reach the arms. Perhaps look up, see what suits. Push into the back heel for balance. Exhale, cactus the arms. And now I meant to say knee can come down if that suits you better for balancing. Okay, so knee down or knee lifted. One more. Inhale, lift the arms. And exhale, cactus the arms, lift the chest. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, hands either side of the front foot. And step back into plank. Take a full inhale. And exhale, knees down or no knees and lower to the ground. Inhale into cobra. And exhale back into down dog. Take a full inhale. A long exhale. And step the right foot forward between our hands. So left knee can come down first. Bring the right foot forward and then lift the back knee. So draw the chest forward, push into the back heel. And then come up into the high lunge. So reaching the arms up and maybe hook your thumbs. That can help a little bit with the balance. Bend the front knee. And now let's bend the back knee. Tuck the tailbone under. So there's this tilt that happens. Pubic bone draws up. And then keep that tilt and straighten the back leg. Really nice. Release the thumbs. Inhale, reach in the arms. And as you exhale, elbows draw back, lift the chest. So 2 more. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Really nice. Inhale, reach your arms. And exhale, hands down at the side of the front foot, step back to plank. Take a full inhale. Exhale, lower to the ground. Inhale into cobra. And exhale back into down dog. Full inhale. A long exhale. And one more like that. Full inhale. A long exhale. Really nice. Drop your knees to the floor. And let's come into a seated position. So we warmed up ourselves, our body, got ourselves physically aligned and ready for this really special Kriya, so the sequence of exercises that's specifically designed to open up at the heart center and cultivate that feeling of gratitude. And so we're working on our external projection. So the movement we're going to do is arms are out to 60 degrees and we're going to do backward circles. I'm going to set the timer and we're going to do this with breath of fire. Okay, so we already practiced a breath of fire. So backward circles, eyes closed, and find the pace that works for you. We do these movements with the arms like this. We're really working on the heart center and our external projection. And then the breath of fire, enlivening the energy, removing stagnation. And so embrace this practice, right? It's challenging, but face it. Here we go. These ancient yogic techniques that really enliven the energy, that shift our frequency. Stay with it. I know it's challenging, but face yourself here and keep going. If you have a shoulder issue, injury, then visualize doing the movement and don't do it. And visualize it. Otherwise, keep going. Nearly there. Last little bit. Take a deep inhale. Arms up about 60 degrees. Pause, hold the breath. Lift the muscles of the pelvic floor. Eye gaze, center of the forehead. Hold. Be very still. And then palms out. Exhale, bring the arms all the way down. And just sit for a moment and tune in. Maybe you can feel all that extra energy around the heart center, front and back. Having that feeling of gratitude, grateful for all the gifts in your life. What would it look like if you were surrounded by all those in your life and you were all grateful for all the abundance? So I'm going to do another one with breath of fire. So we're going to come around onto our stomach. There's a few different variations. And so in this one, you can have your hands down like Sphinx pose. And with your hands down, breath of fire. Or you can come into bow pose with breath of fire. Or you can come into bow pose and rock with breath of fire. So any version that works. So hands down, chest lifted, breath of fire here. Or reach back for your ankles and breath of fire here. Doesn't matter which one you do. Do the pose that works for your body. We're just here for 1 minute. Take a deep inhale. Pause, hold. And then exhale, release. Make a little pillow for your head. And rest your head to one side. Waggle your hips a little bit. And deep breaths. And turn your head the other direction. And then from here, carefully push back into child's pose. We're going to come onto our back. I'm going to roll a little bit forward and back on the spine. And so your roll may be a small baby roll, which is perfect. Or you may have your feet come to the floor above, behind you and in front of you, whatever works. Rolling here. This is a wonderful effect of circulating the energy through the body. That's it. really nice. Okay, so let's come to standing. Very good. So here we're going to get the heart going. We're going to do 26 squats or whatever version of a squat that suits you. So the arms are forward, or you can put your hands behind your head, whichever works for you. We're going to inhale up and we'll exhale down. And only go as far as suits you. Toes a little bit out and bum goes back. There's 2, 3, 4. Halfway. Six to go. Really nice. Inhale, come up. Hand on your heart, pause your breath, lift the pelvic floor. And exhale, release the breath. Keep your hand on your heart. And just notice your heartbeat. Deepen your breath here. And this feeling of gratitude for your heart. Notice the heart rate slowing down a little bit now as we breathe. Stabilizing again. Really great. So let's come sitting again. And when you sit down, just notice the little bit of sense of ease when you sit. These pauses are so important when you get to drop in with this presence and our shifting frequency. Really great. So we're going to do the arm circles again, but not quite as long this time. So breath of fire and arm. Take a deep inhale, reach your arms up. Pause, hold, lift pelvic floor. Exhale, release your hands down and sit really still. Can you drop in to just that pristine presence in this moment? And here, as we sit here, to feel so grateful for this earth, for the fresh water, the clean air, and then all the blessings in our individual lives. Gratitude for all those little things that we take for granted. And feel at your heart center that feeling of expansiveness. When we're grateful, when we cultivate that attitude of gratitude, there's this expansive feeling. We're not restricted, we're not closing in, but rather opening up. And have that sense at your heart center of opening up. A feeling of love and gratitude. A feeling of abundance, that your cup is flowing over. And when you're ready, come lying down and make yourself really comfortable. So cushions, blankets, if you want to lie on your bed, that's a great option. And close your eyes. And feel yourself really relax. Letting go at a deep level. This sense of sinking into yourself. Eyes sinking towards the back of your head. Your jaw relaxed. Your face. Your neck. Shoulders. And have that feeling going down your arms. And down into your stomach. Your pelvis. Your legs. completely relaxing. Right down to your toes. And as you lie, have that feeling of satisfaction. You moved your body, you focused on your breath, you built your energy, and you created more coherence so that you can tap into the deeper layers of your being. Intelligence, kindness, compassion. When we access that expansiveness, these deeper layers become more prominent, and all that churning in our mind becomes a little bit more distant. And so as you lie here, pay attention to your inner space. Sensing the gentle rise and fall of your chest. And keep dropping in, resting, sinking through the layers. Your attention floating or following the rise and fall of your chest. But this is your time to be present. So don't let the thinking mind sabotage. Can you release just a little bit more? If you're in a comfortable position, you'd like to stay resting, please do. It's so incredible for our bodies to really deeply relax. So many important functions only happen when our body deeply relaxes like this. And so stay if you have the time. But if you need to finish at 9:30, then draw your knees into your chest. And very carefully take your time and roll onto your right side. Just take a moment as you lie on your right side to notice how you feel. Physically and mentally. Our mind benefits from the movement. Our body benefits from the focus. They're not separate parts of us, they're all connected. And when you're ready, come to sit up. And may we walk through the rest of this day and this week, feeling and expressing gratitude for all those little moments we take for granted. And see, can we move with new eyes, really noticing those little things that we're grateful for, that we really don't notice. And so we look with eyes of gratitude at all of our experiences, at all of those people that we share our lives with. All those situations in our lives that we're grateful for. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. I'm very grateful to you, my wonderful students.